I'm kind of weird, yeah. I'm kind of weird.
Hey friends, YouTube world, my name is I'm Kinda Weird and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be another story. This time it's going to be a story of when I went to my friend Hailey's concert for the first time, which also happened to be my first, I guess, proper concert because I've been to a few other ones, but it hasn't been since elementary school. So my story starts off the morning of October 7th, which was the day that I was supposed to go see Hailey in Raleigh. Now Raleigh, that's about a 3 to 4 hour drive from my house. So we left pretty early in the morning. So me and my dad, when we're on our way out to Raleigh, we actually stop off at like the bank and like Walmart to get some snacks and stuff for the ride, because that's what you do when you go on a trip. So while I'm sitting there in the car waiting for my dad to come out, I messaged Hailey's mom because I told her that I was going to be going to the concert and she wanted me to take some pictures and videos because she wasn't going to be there. So right after I messaged her, I see a tweet from Charlie because I have his notifications on saying that he's sorry but he has to cancel the show for the night. Now I lucked out because I was only about an hour out from where I live, and so we could just easily turn around and come home. So once I come home and put away everything in my room, I look online to see when the next show is and which show is going to be the closest. And that happened to be Philadelphia. So I go down to my mom and I ask her, do you want to go to Philadelphia on Monday? Now for me, instead of like a nice 3-hour drive to Raleigh, it's a 6-hour drive. But it turned into a 7-hour drive because of where we went to our hotel. So to skip through the day, we get to the hotel and I don't even get out of the car. I just drop off my mom and brother because they went with me because they were just going to go down to downtown Philly the next day. From the hotel, I go another 30 minutes back down south because we were about 30 minutes north of Philly, or at least from the venue. So when I go over to where the venue is, I look around for the parking, but for some reason I couldn't find it. And so I found this parking lot that was right behind the Fillmore, which is where I went, and it didn't look like where I was supposed to park. And so I messaged Hailey's mom again. I was like, hey, I'm here, but I don't think I'm in the right place. And so her mom went above and beyond, and she was looking around for the address to tell me where to park because I didn't know where to park. So while I'm driving around looking for another parking lot, which is where I'm supposed to go, I see this giant building and I didn't know what it was. I just saw a giant free parking sign, and so I went over to it. Turns out, after I walked down several flights of stairs because I decided, hey, you know what, I'm going to park on the top floor, because why not? That it was a casino. Now, I just had to go to the bathroom really bad, and so I walked inside and I asked them, hey, can I use you guys' restroom? And they said, yeah, sure, do you have your ID? And I said, no, I just was going to use the restroom. And they said, you're not welcome here, which was a bit odd. I mean, I know it's a casino and all, and I'm underage, but I just had to go to the bathroom. So right after that whole ordeal, Hailey's mom messages me the address, and so I go up, grab my car, and I go and park over at where I'm supposed to park. Well, kinda. There was a parking lot, and where the address brought me, it was just outside of the fence, and I didn't see where to go in. So I just sort of parallel parked, and I went up to a cop, and I was like, hey, can I park here? And he was like, yeah, man, you're good. And I was like, alright, cool. Because I wasn't from Philly, so I didn't know if I was allowed to park there. So I leave my car and I go and get in line, and the line already is kind of built up, but not too much. And so I wait there for about an hour and a half, because I got there an hour and a half before the doors opened, so that was about 5 o'clock, because the doors opened at around 6:30, and then the show started at 7:30. So once we get inside, I ended up going through the security line, and I had to get patted down twice for whatever reason. It was by I want to say maybe late 20s girl, and she was about 5'7", and then there was this guy who was like 6'3", and was just built, and it was a bit odd because I've never had that experience before. But anyway, I'm sitting there, or standing there more like, in the main room, which is where the merchandise was, and that's where the bar was for the adults. And I'm standing next to speakers, and I'm getting super excited because, like I said, this was my first, I guess, proper concert. And so, once everyone starts getting let in, I try to get as close to the stage as possible. And I got pretty close. I got about 4 people back. Not super close, but not too far. And so I stand there, and I'm getting super excited. I take only one picture. I should have taken more, but I will show that picture right now. So I'm standing there, I'm waiting for Hailey to come on, and then when 7:30 comes around, Hailey goes on. And I'm super excited because she's the reason that I went. I went all the way to the show in Philadelphia because I had told Hailey that I was going to make it to one of her shows, and when I make promises like that, I want to keep them, or just promises in general. But she goes on, she sings her songs, she sings Traumatized, Awkward, Take It or Leave It, and then she sang I believe a mashup cover. I don't remember of exactly what, because I'm filming this 2 weeks later. I'll insert the clips now, I guess, or periodically throughout the video. But yeah, after she performs, I go through the massive crowd of people, or I try to get through them all the way to the back so I can go to the merchandise table because I want to go get a picture with Hailey. But because I procrastinated, I ended up not getting a picture, which is why you only see this picture right here on my TV behind me, because that's my screensaver and I'm doubling it with my laptop, which you can't see, which is right off camera. But yeah, this is the only picture that I have currently. But I was waiting on Hailey to come out because she wasn't out in the merchandise table area yet, and so I stood off to the side and I was just texting, and I was gonna message Hailey's mom and say, thank you so much for helping me find where to park. And out of nowhere, she comes around the corner and comes and gives me a hug, which is weird because, I mean, I liked it, but I wasn't expecting it because I still had in my mind from the Raleigh show that she wanted me to take some pictures and videos for her so she could feel like she was there. But so I start talking to her, and then she introduces me to Tio. Now, Tio is a YouNow broadcaster, I believe, or at least has streamed a couple times, and I've hopped in his stream. But I've just been lurking. I haven't really been super active in his streams. But yeah. So I ended up hanging out with Tio throughout the entire concert, which was awesome. I ended up making a new friend. So we're standing there and we're just sort of hanging out, listening to music, standing at the back of the crowd because it was too much effort to try to get back to the front of the crowd because it was just a massive horde of people. But we got some clips. I will try to put them in here. I don't know if they're copyrighted. But I'm sure if I put only a couple seconds, or like 30 seconds of each clip, or 15, I don't know. Whatever I decide to edit in here, it shouldn't be copyrighted, hopefully. Towards the end of the show, Hailey did come back out to the merchandise table, but again, I was like, you know what? This line seems too long, I'll just wait. And then when the line did get shorter, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get in line. But I didn't realize that there was a massive bodyguard at the end of the line that had cut it off. And so I only got to say hi and nice to see you to Hailey as she was walking back into the venue. But yeah, what I did get to do at the very end of the concert, is I got this t-shirt that it says "Don't Touch My Oreos," which is a part of one of her songs. I got this poster right here, that was free. And I got this, her first, I believe, hard copy of her EP, which is super cool. I don't know if that's even focusing, but that's okay. Oh, dropped it. But yeah, overall, it was by far one of my favorite experiences because I did end up going into the city by myself. Or, okay, more or less the city. It wasn't downtown, but it was Philadelphia in general. And yeah, it was my first time doing anything like this. I made a new friend. The whole concert was amazing. I loved being able to see Hailey actually perform in person for the first time, and I really enjoyed seeing Charlie Puth perform. Charlie Puth had gone through all of his songs, and I was expecting him to sing See You Again, like everyone expects him to sing, because that's what he's known for a lot of people, because it was in Fast and the Furious. And what I found out about that song, and I'll put that clip here in a second, is the song wasn't even actually, I mean, it was in Fast and the Furious, and it was for Paul Walker in that, but its main reason was for one of his friends who passed away in, I think he said 2012. I could be mistaken, I could be remembering wrong. But yeah, it was a great experience. I'm glad I went, and I can't wait to go see my next concert. But anyways, guys, that is the story that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to smash the like button. Let me know down in the comments down below who was the first person you went to go see in concert. How far have you traveled to go see a concert? And what big cities have you gone to go see a concert? And until next time, you guys are awesome. Stay weird. Be you.